Dating apps that I use as a woman in her 40s in New York. Yeah, this is the most popular question that I've been getting lately. So I'm going to break it down for you. So the short list is Hinge, Bumble, Coffee Meet Bagel, and The League. Let's start with Bumble. This one takes the most work, but it is the most highly adopted dating app. Well, maybe less than Tinder, but anyway, it's highly adopted. That means there's going to be a wide variety of men on that app, which means it takes a lot more time to weed through. But I do my homework. Hinge, I find that these guys are a little bit more likely to be relationship inclined. There's no guarantees for anything, no matter what app you're on, but I'm just saying slightly better quality, usually. Again, this is only my experience, so this is only most of the time. Now, Coffee Meet Bagel. I love this app because this is where I meet all of my hot nerds. I love a good nerd. Give me a data analyst, give me a quant, give me a software developer. I love them. So on CMB, yeah, I'm not really going to meet the hottest guys necessarily. I mean, maybe, but that's not what it's about. I really think that intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is hot. So Coffee Meet Bagel sometimes works for me. As for The League, okay, this app is for highly accomplished professionals. Not a lot of people may know about the app, but it's definitely something to look into if you are that highly accomplished corporate person and looking for someone who is the same.
Fam, that's an extensive list. I'm not judging her. I'm just making an observation. My question is, how much free time does a woman have, along with how much energy, for her to be on 4 dating apps? Okay, she didn't say she was on all 4 of them at the same time. But if you quantify the time on each app individually, that's a lot of dating experience.
Him, her, bodies.
I'm sure all of my male viewers have their own opinions on a woman's multi-app dating techniques. Hey, everyone has their own secret strategy, and if it works for you to get what you want, then go out there and slay. Hey ladies, if you need to go out to multiple meat markets to get that perfect sausage for you, go and get it.
Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy.
Just make sure that meat is wrapped up tight. You don't want to find any bugs on it when it's time to eat.
Oh, behave.
So yeah, it really depends, guys, on where you're at in life. Are you in college? Are you fresh out of college? Are you struggling in life? Or do you have all your ish together and you're looking for someone who's at a similar place where you are and willing to meet you like exactly where you're at in life? I like to ask these people questions about, okay, what kind of music do you listen to? What kind of activities do you do? Where have you been in the world? All these different kinds of questions about their life so I can get a good indication of if we are a good match and if we're going to be compatible. Listen, nothing is perfect, nothing is foolproof, but it helps to develop your own system of questions that are going to help identify what is good for you. I think this method is working for me because if you've seen my previous videos and seen the types of dates that I've been on and the places that I get to experience with these people I'm going on dates with, I really feel like I'm identifying people that are on my level and that are also within a similar lifestyle and taste level. And before all the insecure guys come through saying, oh, you just want to date rich men, you just want to date men with high status and this, that, and this, that, and the other. Listen, I'm an executive at a Fortune 500 company, okay? And I'm dating on my level, so you date on yours.
You man heard her. She is dating on her level. You date on yours. Okay, ladies, this is a perfect example as to how the boss babe movement doesn't tell young women the possible consequences that come with putting your career first. She has some high-end products in her video and probably has a high-paying job. The key question is, was that worth more than having a nuclear family? Think about it. For as much empowerment she is trying to show in this video, some aspects are obvious to my male viewers, like trying to find Mr. Right in her 40s? That is going to be some slim pickings, since successful men can date younger women and don't care about a woman's career. And for as much as a boss babe will deny it, if you are dating, it means you are lonely. All the money in the world will not fill that void. But hey, she can throw some Chanel products to fill that void. Nah, it'll be fine. Moving on.
4 things that a man wants from his wife. 1, initiate contact. Yes, the man is the pursuer, but he wants to feel desired and attractive. 2, be nice. Yes, be nice. Kindness goes a long way, using endearing terms like honey or baby. Watch your tone. Be kind. 3, take an interest in his hobbies. Invest in his hobbies and provide some common ground for you guys to grow in that area. And number 4, seek your husband's opinion. Guys love to talk about things that they know a lot about. So think about it. What does he know a lot about? Ask his opinion on something. Make his day.
Give this queen a gold star. Listen up, ladies. This is an example of that rare, valid female relationship advice. In less than a minute, she just gave out better advice than what those so-called female relationship gurus give in 3 hours of their You deserve the world. Mental diarrhea. I don't care if you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. Her advice applies across the board like if it were CPR. Drill this in your brains and quote me on this, ladies. Your man is as flawed as you are, which means relationships require sacrifice and adjustments on both your parts to keep it going. Boom. Incident Audits 2023. I bet the bulk of women who put in for that 70% plus divorce rate didn't even consider that when they decided, I'm not happy. Not every case is the same, but sometimes a relationship, especially one with children, is not about what makes you happy. Moving on.
Okay, I guess it's not a series if I don't make more than one. So, second episode of Dating After 40. So, I've been dating now for almost a month, about a month. I've been on 7 dates, I think. So, I'll just go through them, I guess. Okay, so first date. We had an incredible texting conversation. I mean, literally, it was like talking to a male version of myself. Anyways, that was wonderful. Showed up, met up at a pub, super cute, had a good time, decided to go somewhere quieter. So we ended up going a few different places. Anyways, conversation was good. He was super sweet. He was a little more ADHD than I was anticipating, but he told me he was. Until we were at dinner and we were having this great conversation with our waitress. She was quite a bit younger. I loved her, and he ended up simulating finishing, and I don't mean his meal, in front of her.
Finishing off in front of the waitress. That is very vague. I mean, does that mean he was acting like the meal caused that reaction in a very bad attempt at humor? Doesn't matter, fam. This right here is a prime example as to why most men avoid dating women over 40. Now, ladies, I'm sure you may agree with her, but let's take this out of vaginal terms and see it from a man's perspective. Now, not just did he have to invest his time and money at multiple places with her, in the end, she utilized one short instance to negate every positive thing he did. I am sure the don't settle mentality is strong here. This is why most men say these types of advanced post-war queens are too set in their ways, i.e., they want the perfect man to mold himself around her trauma/baggage. Women will discard men for any reason, while men try to make it work.
Yeah, so never spoke to him again after that. So that was date one. We're still matched on the dating app, but we literally just do not speak at all. I'm hoping that he just like learned something from that and he won't do that again. But anyways, so that was the first one. Was not the worst one, unfortunately. No, by far. But so yeah. So that was my first ever like date. So I'll save the worst ones for another episode. But that was number one. Never spoke to him again. Later, I'll do number two later.
Never spoke to him again and hope he learns not to do that again. Fam, is it me or is the obvious flying over her head? She said she has been on 7 dates so far.
Sooner or later, the thirst always wins.
That shows she thinks her SMV is higher than what it is, or she still thinks her Mr. Perfect is still out there.
And from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in.
The obvious part is she is the one who hasn't learned that her 20-year-old dating standards are not going to work while dating in her 40s. Let me put it this way. In your 20s, you could be considered near the top of your dating bracket in men's eyes. In your 40s, men see you as someone who should be retired from the dating game. That's why she is not getting the top tier men she thinks she is entitled to. Either that or she really needs to start picking better dates. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.